All right, so we got an easy money trade. This was an easy money news trade. The news came out, went against us, made this humongous green candle up. When I saw that and it bounced right at my golden ratio, I entered again. So now we're getting a 2-for-1 easy money trade. Pretty good entry initially. And so we got 30 seconds to hold on here. Let's hold on. Count down with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it with me.
Easy money.
Hey guys, so exciting series coming. Today we are going to dive deep into Fibonacci retracement zones and Fibonacci retracement tool. Now you guys know I love price action, okay? I love everything about price action. I love price action. I love price action trading. All right. I love the market cycle. I love the rule of two. But I must say, all right, there is only one strategy that I have come across where I was able to start winning instantly. Okay. I mean, instantly. I didn't have to practice for a month. I didn't have to go on demo for a month. There's only one. It only happened to me once in my 15 years of trading. I only came across one strategy, okay? One tool that allowed me to begin to win instantly. And it's the Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? All right, so just give you a quick backdrop. I was a part of this trading school. Basically, it's just a trading school. It's called I Am Academy. I was paying $250 a month, all right, because I'm always investing in myself to get better, to get the knowledge that I needed, right? The knowledge that I was seeking. And inside I Am Academy, there was a educator. So shout out to Curtis Cobain, all right? So he was doing a lesson on Fibonacci for beginners. And, you know, at this time, I wasn't a beginner trader. But he was saying that the best strategy for beginners is to use the Fibonacci tool. I had seen the Fibonacci tool for years. Of course, it was on each and every platform that I ever traded on, right? So I had saw it, but I just never even tried. I never tried to even look into it, right? It was there the whole entire time, my whole entire trading career, right? So all this time where I was struggling, all this time where I was losing money, all this time that I was blowing out accounts, the Fibonacci tool was there the whole time, okay? And so I believe those training sessions used to be like maybe 45 minutes. All right, maybe 45 minutes. So in 45 minutes, basically, maybe it was an hour and a half. I don't know. But after let's say 10, 11 years of losing and losing and losing, in just 45 minutes, Curtis opened my eyes to what was possible, right? To what was to what's so easy, by the way. Not only can you begin to start winning immediately by using fibs, not only will you start winning immediately, it's easy, okay? And because I already had knowledge of price action, because I already had, knowledge of market structure, once he showed it to me, I got it instantly, all right? And I will never forget, as I was watching it, I've told this story before, as I was watching him teach this training, a tear just started rolling down my eye because I could not believe what I was seeing. Okay, I could not believe that the one answer to my trading woes was there the entire time on every trading platform I had ever been on. But, a tear, I cried. I cried. Okay. So I hope to share something with you guys today that will open your eyes to trading, that will make it extremely easy. Okay. Because Fibonacci is where it's at. All right. So at this current point in my journey, I've combined price action trading with Fibonacci retracement zones, and I've come up with a unique trading style that just downright makes money. Okay. But today I'm going to give you an intro on the Fibonacci retracement tool. okay? Because it is a game changer. And just to finish that story, I went through that training the very next day. I'm not talking about weeks later. I'm not talking about months later. I'm talking about the very next day. I took the strategy, started making money. I mean, the first trade I did it on was gold, and I remember I drew it up, found a sweet spot. It got to the target so quick, I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could not believe it. And then it was another win and another win and another win. And then I just decided to do a 40 trade challenge, and I want to say I went 38 out of 40. You know, it was some years ago. It's a little fuzzy. It was either 38 or 36, but it was the most winning I had ever done in my entire trading career. All right. And it was there the whole time. It was the tool was there the whole time for me to utilize, and I just didn't. And most people don't. And the thing about it is that when you start talking about Fibonacci, all right, people don't give it the credit it deserves, right? Mostly because, again, like most things out here on the internet and most things in trading, people overcomplicate it, right? People make it more complicated. There's extensions you can put on it. There's a whole bunch of levels. You know, people think it's confusing, and that's all because they're not sticking to the basics. Okay, if you just stick to the basics of the Fibonacci retracement, it ties right into price action. So that's how I use it. Again, as normal, I keep things simple. Why complicate it? Okay, why complicate it? All right, the whole basis of the Fibonacci retracement tool is to find a trend. Okay, now this is a trend trading strategy. When you're talking Fibonacci, you're talking about trading the trend. Now it doesn't work in ranges. All right, so if you try to put a fib in a ranging market, no, it's not going to work. Okay, the Fibonacci retracement tool is supposed to be used in a trending market. All right, and the premise is very simple. You find a trend, you put the fib on it, you find the 50% 618 zone, okay, which I call the sweet spot. And what happens is prices tend to start the second leg in that zone. It's that simple. All right. So if we just look at it from a price action standpoint, what I teach you guys about price action all the time, that the market moves in twos. You get a trend up, trend break, retest a new high. Market cycle, right? Basic market cycle. But if you put a fib on that first leg, now you know about the area that the second leg is going to start. That's it. Okay. It is that simple. All right. And now I'm actually going to turn this into a 3-part series. All right. So you're going to want to stay tuned this week. I'm going to turn this into a 3-part series. And on the next part, I'm going to talk about why that happens. All right. And then on the last part, we're going to get into the results of it happening. Today, I'm going to teach you how to draw the fib correctly, because at the end of the day, if you have problems with Fibonacci, it's probably because you're not drawing it right. All right. It's not because Fibonacci retracements don't work. That's just not the case, because they do. They fall right into basic price action trading, you know, basic trend trading. The Fibonacci tool works, people. I'm trying to tell you, it's the only thing I've come across that allowed me to begin to win immediately. Okay, so it works. You just can't tell me. I mean, we just went in my swing trading tiny community using the Fibonacci. We just went 8, 9, and 0, 10 and 0. I can't remember. I don't know the exact number. We didn't lose last month. Okay, so if you don't think it works, I hate that for you, right? People come up to me, my whole sweet spot trade that I started back at the beginning of the year for binary options. I mean, it's been a game changer for traders who never won in binary options, right? They're using my sweet spot trade. They're winning. I mean, so we're winning in binary options. We're winning in Forex. So if you don't think fibs work, I truly hate it for you. I do. I mean, I hate it for you. So, but if you've tried fibs before and you did not have success, more than likely somebody who taught you overcomplicated it for you, and or you just was drawing it wrong, right? And anything, if you do wrong, if you anything that if you don't use a tool the right way, right, it's not going to give you the right results, right? That goes for any tool. I was going to name a couple, but hey, any tool that you don't use the right way, it's not going to give you the correct results. But when you use the Fibonacci tool the right way, the results are downright ridiculous. All right. So in this video, stay tuned. Let's go deeper. We're about to show you how to correctly draw, right, and mark up a chart with the Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's go to the charts. All right, guys. So we're on the charts. So like I say, I always combine price action trading with whatever I'm doing. So even when it comes to Fibonacci, you want to combine the knowledge of price action trading. So when you're drawing up the fib correctly, how can we use price action to make sure we draw a good fib and actually drawing it on the current trend? There's a couple ways. The first way is to realize, when does a trend start? Well, because of our knowledge of price action, we know that the trend starts when it breaks out of a range, right? So let's just say, oops, that ain't what I meant to do. Okay. Let's say we got a range here. Okay. And prices have been bouncing through in the range, right? If we break out the top, this is the first leg, right? So once prices break out of a range, the first leg is the trend. It's the first trend leg. So this is a good spot to start to draw your fib, from right here to the top. But in a fib situation, you don't want to draw it until you start seeing this. Once you start seeing prices coming back, and you may have a top, that's a good spot to draw your fib. So you would go from the bottom to the top. So a good area to draw a fib out of is when prices have come out of a range. So you see this example here, the EMA is looking kind of like a roller coaster, and then boom, finally we break out. This is a good first leg up. So this is a good candidate to draw a fib on. So you would just pocket option, click on the paintbrush, go to Fibonacci retracement, grab the 1, bring it to the bottom. The reason the 1 goes at the bottom is because you're always expecting a 50% retracement. So the 1 has to be at the bottom. The 0 has to go to the top. All right, which in this case is here. And then what you're looking for is a 50% retracement, which is right here, 50%, 618. So then I like to grab a rectangle box, drop that puppy right here. All right, this is what we're expecting. We're expecting the market to retrace at least 50%. Many times it'll come to the 618 level, which is called the golden ratio. Okay. And boom, that's how you correctly draw a fib. All right. That's one way to do it. Right. And reverse would be the same way. You look for a range. You look for a breakout going short out of that range, and off that first leg, that's how you draw the fib. Now, another way you can do it, because the computer monitors everybody has different sizes, different screen sizes. Some people can see back further, some people can't. Another just tip, start at the bottom left, right, or the top left of your screen. Go back as far as you can so you can see as much price action as possible. But usually if you just start at the bottom left or top left, you'll catch most of the trend, and then you'll draw the fib correctly, because it doesn't have to be exact. You just have to be close, because we're talking about a zone here, right? We're talking about a zone. So it doesn't have to be exactly correct when you draw your fib. It just has to be close, right? And so whether you're in the Forex or whether you're in binary options, the whole point is that once prices make it here, you're expecting that a retest is going to start to a new high. You don't know when it's going to start, right? But say in the Forex, all you have to do is put your stop loss outside of the sweet spot somewhere, right? when you're talking about binary options, you just have to set an expiration that gives your trade enough time to work. So those are things that you just learn as you work with the fib, but this is how you draw it correctly. All right, so let's draw another one somewhere. Let's see if we can find another one. It's Johnson & Johnson. Well, while I was here, I drew this one earlier for my swing trading time community. Notice how I started at the top left, right? I looked all the way left, drew it from the top, came down. So the 1 was at the top, the 0 is here at the bottom. I found the 50% 618 zone, and look, I mean, look at it. Look at it, people. Gold, okay? What I'm sharing right here is downright gold, okay? I love price action. Lord knows I do. But man, nothing has made me money easier than slapping a Fibonacci retracement tool on a trending market and marking up the sweet spot. I mean, it's just it's so easy. Let's keep looking. Let me find one where I can draw another one for you. Find another good candidate. This one here already has kind of worked. But since we're just drawing bottom left, right? We got the bottom left here. Let's see what we can come up with. We got the bottom left. Let's see. Grab the fib. Bring the 1 down. And the 0 would have been at the top here. Because once this thing started coming down, this is the top, this is the bottom. That's a trending market. Where's the 50% 618 zone? Let's find it. It is right here. I mean, bang. I can't make this stuff up. There you go. Now we're headed higher. All right. I mean, there you go. So let me draw one let me find a short. Find a short. So we cover all our bases today. But fibs, people, fibs. All right, here's one probably. Okay, this one didn't make it because I would draw my fib from the top here to the bottom. This one tried to come up, it just didn't make it. And that happens sometimes, and that's okay. You know, if the fib don't trigger, hey, you didn't lose no money, right? That's the beauty of it. Nothing to do until prices get to the sweet spot. That's a big range here. Let me find something. All right, this Euro try. All right, looking to the left. Look, we got a kind of roller coaster situation going on, right? Then we broke out the range. Boom. All right, let's mark it up. So the 1 in this case is gonna go at the top. The 0 in this case is gonna go at the bottom. Find the 50% 618 zone, which is right here. Go figure. Prices are stalling in this area. That's such a surprise. Let's see. I'm shocked. And boom, there you go. I mean, is anybody else seeing this? All right, so we trended down. It retraced 50%. Look go to ratio, bounce. Go to ratio, bounce. Go to ratio, bounce. Go to ratio, bounce. This thing is gonna fall through the floor at some point. All right, it cannot get higher than the 618 level. And in the next video, I'm gonna tell you why. But right now, that's how you draw a fib. Okay, so we drew one going long, we drew one going short. So again, use price action, right? After a range comes a trend. So if you find a range and you see a breakout of that range, draw your fib off of that breakout, because that's the first leg of the trend. All right. Other than that, just start at the top right, or top left or bottom left. And that's an easy way to try to find that first leg. And then you can draw that fib off of that. All right. So fib trading, that's where I said, people, If you want to start to win immediately, if you've never won a trade in Forex, slap a fib on. All right. If you want to start winning consistently in binary options, slap a fib on. I mean, I can't stress it enough that, you know, the Fibonacci tool is here for you. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. You now know how to draw fibs. You now know that fibs can help you win immediately if you've been struggling, and you now have a very powerful tool in your trading toolbox. All right. So come back, because next video, I'm going to explain to you why this works so often. All right. So this is a great time to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit me in the comments if you was digging this, if you was picking up what I was putting down. All right. I greatly appreciate you guys. So that's going to wrap it up. My name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye. Never let them say you were lazy in learning. Check out this video right here.